There we go. Howdy, 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 howdy. Thought my internet was gonna crash out on me. How y'all on a Friday? I'm used to watching Hans. Well, hello, Paul. Mark, Tommy. I saw Ting, Miss Becky popping in. Since my laptop's not gonna work. Who else we got in here? Hey, Alan. Rusty Hubcap. How y'all? Trying not to burn myself, that's hot. I have not gotten to be out here much at all this week. Been on call. On call sucks until the paycheck comes. So. Right. Warming up my anvil. So how y'all doing? Apparently technology doesn't like me. Hi, Amy. I told Hans I'd do this for him. Well, he's learning to be all safe and stuff. I always talk about shh. Hey, Luffy. Well, I got a spike in there. I know y'all are used to me making sharp, pokey things and tools. I am gonna try to make a meat fork. This is gonna be my first time. But don't tell James I used his spikes. I need to get some more. Back up. Hey, Wayne. Well, you don't learn if you don't try something new. So even if I screw it all up, I'm gonna learn something. Decorative smithy side. Now I like making tools too much. Hey, Doug. When I got into this, I really thought blades were gonna be my thing. I made them. You know what I found out? I hate hand sanding. Not yet. I need to do that and get that in the mail for you, sir. Because I got a couple more I got to get made. And I got to get with Ting on one of them because I need a little smaller stock. But that's going to be a surprise for somebody. And then apparently there's a Smith Gomez, Yaka, over at Island Metal Forge. I don't know, a little hippie site. Keeps griping he doesn't have hammers other than a ting tang. So I'm thinking I might make him one. He just won't tell me what he wants. Said leave it to me. I'm about halfway tempted to put a brick on a stick. I know you got me covered, Tang. I just got to get with you because I need one of the smaller billets. I don't have anything small enough to make what I want for this one. Hey, James. Or Donut James. Later, Doug. Thanks for dropping by, bud. I'm gonna try to make a meat fork first time. Everybody else is getting all artsy fartsy. I figured I'd give it a try. I know how that is, Wayne. So how are you, Josh? A spike slingshot. Don't tell my kid that. He'll be building one. And then I'll get yelled at when the city rodents or the tree rats start ending up in a pile in the backyard. Since apparently I'm feeding them, but I ain't allowed to eat them. Hey, Eduardo. Thought you was picking up the kids. I've been told I hit hard. I don't know. I'm used to swinging hammers and nails and staples, not steel when I started this, so. I'm also used to bigger stocks, so I'm used to really whacking. Yeah. Thank you, Tommy. Yeah, hit that daggone thumbs up button, yo. 14 in here, and I'm showing 7 thumbs. Heat. I don't do these often. I'll be honest, I feel a little, I don't know. I like them better when I got Junior, but Junior is at his mom's house, and last week he was pukey, so he stayed at his mom's house. I like watching and hanging out with y'all. You haven't smashed it. You just got here. Hi, Yamas. What is? Did you have fun putting in your receptacles today, Yamas? I don't miss those days. If I had a nickel for every receptacle I put in, I could tell you the shop would be a whole lot nicer than it is. I am in Virginia, down near Richmond. It's not hard to put receptacles in, it's just mind-numbingly boring. Yeah, most of them do. No. If I had my way, I would be Midwest of the country. I love Montana, Wyoming, out that way. I love the outdoors, and I'm selective on people I like. As one of my coworkers says, I'm a GOB from way back, and if you don't know what GOB, it's a grouchy old bastard. I get it honest though, my old man's the same way. heard the guy who made it was a hack. I happen to think it's a pretty good hammer though. Saw the guy in there. Hello. Hacksmith. Well, since that was number one, and then I got this, and it made this look like Dookie. So, as a hammer maker, my two hammers that I use are not my hammers. Would help if I had some real tongs for spikes. I gotta get better at making tongs. Sad part is, I've got a really nice pair of tongs that Ting Ting showed me how to make, and I still ain't put them together. I know, bad me. Yes, it is. Like I said, right now, my favorite two hammers are James's and Hans's. But as James will tell you, when you make hammers, it's hard to make yourself a hammer. And I haven't been lucky enough to get somebody who wanted to buy one and give it to me. That's not a bad idea. I need to find me a pair. Make a quick, easy set. It'll make the boy's life easier too, because that's what he's working on, is playing with knives. Howdy, champ. How are you, sir? I was wondering when you were popping in, since you'd bugged all day, if I was going to do this. Stop calling him Jeremiah, because I hear a song in my head every time somebody calls him Jeremiah, and he doesn't like it.
saw it, where the hell did I put it?
Stop moving. Used the bucket last when I was grinding. Hey, Ed. Jonathan. How y'all doing? Hey, Roy. I'm used to you popping in on Hans, not me. I thought about doing some Damascus, but I haven't fixed my cold forge. The bottom plate I used got it disintegrated. And before you say it, Yamaz, I know you told me it would, but I'm wishing I had a press, but I ain't had a nice weekend to go look at the daggone log splitter that I've been given, let alone get it back here. Typical man. Well, who you welling? Yes, gas forge. I've got a little small beginner. They called it a blacksmith forge, more of a knife's forge. Got it off of eBay, out of a guy in Texas. Good starter. It will do a hammer blank. One, maybe two at the most. But I'm already itching for something bigger and better. I just got to get the funds together to do it. But you see Harbor Freight still here, so that's going to be my first upgrade. And then hopefully the press, which that's going to involve a welder, so I've got to get that. But with the welder, then eventually that little thing will get upgraded. But it works, just like my hillbilly engineered cold forge. Save it for my times. Get stretch a little more out of the handle. talking this. Roy's in her chat. Unless he's already left. Later, Roy. Thanks for stopping by. So what y'all been doing today? Roy apparently still working. If I know James Davis, he's probably hand sanding and watching. His hands are gonna look like this, all that hand sanding. Pretty sore. So don't forget to go to County Line Forge, mash up and check out the waffle that he's having. For that pretty cool Viking sword he made for his very first one. Not that y'all don't already know about it. I like John Coffey's design, which is based on Alex Steele's. That thing is ferocious and awesome, and I have used John's, and from what I understand, he got the information straight from the horse's mouth, as in from Alex Steele himself, and that thing is phenomenal. Wide, flat, stuff doesn't roll. It will heat up hotter than the hinges on the gates to Hades. So I hope the new light is making everything look better. I was kind of tickled. I found it. It's a 4-foot LED. Was a little leery about how bright it was going to make it until I plugged it in, and I think it's pretty bright. That's why I don't do a lot of the artsy-fartsy stuff y'all do, because I tend to swing big. I have a hard time backing that swing off. I don't know what to say. I love the art. Look, what?
Artsy fartsy.
Yeah, I know you like the artsy fartsy Yamas. That's why I like you, bud. You ain't like me. Well, not completely. I'm used to having the kid with me so I can pick on him. I like picking on my boy. I miss the turd when he ain't around, but he's annoying when he's here. Anybody who has kids will understand that one completely. Hey, I'm just happy he's 14 and he still don't mind hanging out with his old man. I don't know how many more years I'm going to get him where he's willing to hang out with me. But we shall see. Yeah, no shnikes. Dude, the guys I work with say I talk a lot. When I told them that me and you rode from here to Ohio, and I think I told like 3 stories in 8 hours, they went, "You not like the guy?" I said, "No, he wouldn't shut up." And I can tell y'all, the Yamas y'all see on his channel is Yamas. That dude is the same way. You gotta love him. James, 17 is bad enough. 17 girl, I got the one boy. I'm happy I had a boy. And as my dad said, the beauty is I don't have to worry about one boy in the whole damn neighborhood. My brother-in-law's got 2 girls. I come from a pretty decent sized family. My mom is one of 5, my dad's one of 3. There's 9 grandkids on my mom's side, being my generation. Out of the 9 of us, we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 great grandkids. And we have 3 boys. The rest are all girls. And then on the other side, I've got 3 cousins, and they got 2 more. So my son's got 12 cousins that we hang out with at every holiday. So you can imagine the house is a little packed on the holidays. I miss them days of him being little. I like him being as old as he is because he's kind of a little more independent and he makes his own mind up. I don't force him to do anything. But I do miss the little ones. But then they start whining and crying and I don't miss them anymore. Yeah, see. Let's see, all of James is not the oldest, he is the 3rd oldest. My niece is the oldest at just turned 16. No, getting ready to turn 16 next month. And the youngest one is just over a year old. We got a big span, so we got them from diapers up to one of them's driving. Hey, JT! Imagine that it started raining. But all of y'all that has griped about getting snow, I'm just telling you, I'm so sick of rain. I take 10 feet of snow right now, even though it shut the city of Richmond down for the next 10 years. And hello, Mr. Moss, I saw you pop in. And I am making a meat fork. First time trying it. Apparently I'm crazy. I start off making hammers and then go back to making what a lot of people start out with. I figured since I'm taking Hans's spot, I kind of gotta go a different direction, a little homage to him, since I give him a hard time that he's a whole lot more artsy and fartsy with this stuff than I am, and I'm hoping he'll rewatch this. Now, does anybody know if the hammer class is finally filled up? I know we were down to 1 slot. Which is kind of cool because, hey, John, having met everybody at Quad State last year and now this year getting to meet Daniel Moss and everybody who's coming for the class, I'm excited as heck. Can't wait. Can't get here fast enough. I put my time off request in on January 1st. So I'm excited. Can't wait. Wish I could do more traveling to go hang out with the guys. Hopefully one of these weekends I'll get a chance to go down and hang out with Yamez, and then maybe go up and hang out with Mr. Hans, since it's kind of funny that I'm almost in between Hans and James. So March, yes, March can't come fast enough either, but we're not talking about why. You're in Georgia. Yeah, I know there's a Smith down there that wants me to come down too. I got 2 of y'all down there. Just curiosity wants to come hang out. Later, Wayne. But yeah, I keep joking with the woman that we need to hurry up and hit the lottery so I can just buy a new truck and drive around and hang out with everybody. That would be fun. Well, that, and if I did that, everybody probably want to come hang out with me, because I'd have a nice shop. Working on a leg vise, and where's the video? I haven't seen that one. You are working poor kitty to death with that, I'm sure. With your eyeballs. Them things tricked me out the first time I saw it. He said it's coming. She's fine. Well, I know that. That's a pretty power hammer you got there. Anything that hits hard enough to shake the camera when it ain't near it is cool. But I like big tools. Is Penny helping you with that? tell you what, if I ever get a power hammer, I'll get your big oogly eyes from you, JT. I need to quit being lazy and hurry up and put your patch on my apron and actually start wearing it. I get yelled at on that one also. Hey man, you gotta make a living. You do it for business. We do it for fun. Yeah, and I still haven't seen pictures of this power hammer or seen it in action. But then again, you haven't been able to get out of your shop with your little sickos. Doing some 12-ounce curls. I'm gonna do some tonight because I haven't had a beer in over a week. I went on call last Friday. I got off this morning. So a cold beer with dinner is definitely gonna happen. And yes, I drink redneck beer. If you don't know what redneck beer is, shame on you. Hello. I'm not gonna try to butcher your name, man. M Leather. believe it or not, I got it from one of our customers at a paper mill. When I go out there and work testing their fire alarms, they have scrap metal bins everywhere, and they tell me as long as I don't climb in it, I can take it. So I got a couple of these which I use for my chain. I got this. I've got more chain hanging back there, and a bunch of ball bearings and braces. I haven't done anything with the ball bearings because I don't have a way to do canister Damascus. Not that I can't do it on the anvil, I just don't have a welder. Hey, Corey. What is a jaw of life made out of? What's steel? Well, there are plenty of us in this channel that are in the stream that do live streams as well as pretty regular videos. Obviously, you got Island Metal, my man Daniel Moss. Who else we got in here? John Coffey goes live from time to time. Where's Josh? First Degree Forge. Was it Rockin' Blue Monkey? That name just makes me laugh every time I say it. He's been doing a regular, you're doing it on Mondays now, right, Josh? Tuesdays, okay, Tuesdays. I knew it was at the beginning of the week. And then you have Miss Becky at Painting the Roses Red. She does a little bit of everything. Champ does some cool stop motion. I want to learn how he does that. But you got James from County Line Forge. I don't know if he's still in here. He goes live every Thursday night. Now, I would be the first one to tell you don't do what I just did on your anvil face because it's not good for it. Harbor Freight. It gets me by. But I've been asked about my chain a couple times. That's my weight. Just tied to the loops. And then I got a screw on a bolt on this side that just holds it in. But it's a quick down and dirty, easy hold down. Kind of did it as a temporary thing, and I like it, and I'm going to leave it. I've gotten used to it. I may have something coming. We're gonna leave it at that. I don't want to say anything until it's done. One of these days I'm gonna clean up this damn shop and really not be able to find anything. I don't do knives. And you want to talk to somebody about a knife? Blue Monkey. First Degree Forge. He does some pretty cool stuff. John Coffey does knives. I like the tool end of it. I make hammers and stuff like that. I'm just doing this to stretch my abilities. Alright, I know what I need to do. I got so used to not having that, sometimes I forget I have it. Much better. I don't pay attention. It was possibly an airplane. I am in a direct path for the local, well, it ain't a small airport. It's considered an international, even though we don't do international flights anymore. But Richmond International Airport is less than a mile and a half that way. So when people are going to land in the big jets, I can actually stand in my backyard and wave at them and see faces. They're probably only 90 feet above me. But I grew up in this house, so I don't pay attention to it. There used to be a firehouse directly across the street. It's amazing what you can learn to not listen to when you grow up around it. Thank you, Mr. Yamez. Yeah, that I actually got from James Davis at County Line at Quad State last year. That was my one and only purchase at Quad State. It kind of killed the limited funds that I had, but we worked out a deal and he let me pay it in a couple payments. But I am tickled with it. Speaking of the devil. So yeah, I am thoroughly happy with the vise. Oh, the hammer too, yeah. For some reason, he keeps getting mad that I ended up with this, which I don't understand how he can get mad. He put it in my hands. It was his fault, and he's not getting it back. Got you some more rot. You could be swimming in this stuff before long. My son is at his mom's. I only get him every other weekend, and this is not my weekend to have him. Oh, for your project, you still need more? Yeah, tonight I'm just me in the shop. I like having him around, but sometimes I can get a little bit more done when he's not. Because he likes some pokey things. I keep laughing. He's got a bunch of rough forged blades, and I told him he needs to start doing his sanding, and he he just looks at me funny. And he thinks Dad's gonna do it, and I'm not. What are you turkey birds doing? This is Leo. He's a whiny German Shepherd. Moose. This is Moose. Moose is my puppy. I said puppy. He's only 3. He's a 200-pound Neapolitan. Mastiff. What? What? What are you doing? Where's brother? Go get brother. I know you love it when I rub on you. Daddy's forging. You gotta get out. No, don't. Don't give me that look. Why are you giving me that look? All right. You know what's about to happen. Yeah, they ain't too bad of dogs. The funniest thing is the 200-pounder thinks he's a lap dog, and he's a big old cuddler, especially with me. But he'll just walk up to you and flop against you like he thinks he weighs 10 pounds. No. Yeah, they listen to me. They don't listen to her quite as well. But I grew up around dogs. Hunting in Virginia used dogs to run deer. I think the smallest number we ever had was 20 at my granddaddy's house. So I've been raising and training dogs as long as I've been old enough to walk and yell. So they tend to listen to me a lot better. I don't even want to think of how many dogs I've had in my lifetime. Yeah, it's amazing how the big dogs think they're little bitty. He's over here. Go see Mama. You're down to 26 dogs, John. We hear him on the live stream. I wouldn't put it past it. Now, the one I had before him, he was an interesting mix. Shar-Pei, Akita, and Pitbull. He was so ugly, he was cute. on the other one. Border collies tend to be very smart dogs. What do you mean you ain't been in your forge all day? You been slacking again? Yeah, step one, get in your forge. Step two, heat crap up. That tends to fix it. A border poodle. I ain't no poodle man. Rob! Ha! Hey, dang, I remembered how to get a rhombus out. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get to name dogs. All of my dogs have either come with names or I've been told I can't name them. Moose would have been Hades. I like Greek mythology. Leo probably would have been Zeus. But I'm also very weird in the fact that people know I have names picked out for specific breeds of dogs. I want a bloodhound. Its name will be Briar. Whether it's a girl or a boy, it's going to be that name, Briar. We've had our fair share of those dogs too. Oh, hello, Miss Amy. A pig named, a pug named Goliath. Now the funniest thing is I got a buddy of mine who's got a wiener dog, and the dog's name is B-A-D, bad. It's a badass dog. And if you want to know why, go try to go in his house. That little ankle biter is the meanest little bastard I've ever met. I've dealt with German Shepherds, Doberman Pinschers, Pits, Rots, and that damn little wiener dog has by far got the worst attitude and bite stuff. Yeah. He doesn't like me though. I bite back. That's rule one with me. Dog bites me, I bite dog. And then everybody wonders why dogs leave me alone. Start your lunch? Oh, for DOT. Long haul rider, huh? Anybody does that long hauling anymore, man, yo, hats off to you, because there's too many jackasses on the road these days that think they're king of the road. I got a big old Ford Transit, and these little damn Priuses and crap want to try to run me over. I'll squish them. And any idiot that gets on an interstate in a smart car needs to change that name to idiot. Little tic-tac on the damn roadway. Normally when you have a pair of dogs, they are troublemakers. Ting, that's information you need to keep to yourself. I don't doubt that you drove one. My damn cousin, who's 6'3" and almost 350 pounds, drove a Ford Fiesta. It was funnier than hell to look at. Every time I saw him, it made me think of Mr. Incredible. Your lanky butt in one of them little things, your knees had to be up by your ears. Get out of here. M leather. Momi. I don't know. I'm gonna butcher your name. Anybody who's married knows that you better hurry up. You'll be buying her flowers. Bye, Luffy. Now let's see who in here is old enough to even know what this is. My first car was a 1978 Datsun B210 hatchback. That car was 1 year younger than me when I got it. First car. And the best part is I went from that little bitty thing to an 85 Ford LTD was my next one. So I went from a Tic Tac to a daggone Lambo. Yeah, I'm a 77 child. Yes, they did. Let me tell you something. You couldn't kill them damn cars. When I got rid of it in 90... See, I graduated 96, 95, about 94. It was still running. We gave it to my cousin. He turned it into one of those... they call it, the lemon cars, where you go race for 24 hours on a clunker for $500, and everybody laughed. The damn thing survived, and as far as I know, he still has it, and it still runs. My LTD ended up throwing an ejector issue. Now I have a Dodge pickup truck that sits over here because I have a company work truck and it gets horrible gas mileage. It's basically my hunting truck, which officially became an antique last year, which is funny considering I bought it when I was in high school, right out of high school. like I'm starting to run low on this tank. Yeah. Give me a second. Now we're cooking with gas. That's another goal. I want to get a 250 on the other side of this wall, so I don't have to mess with them little tanks. Thomas D. Did you just get here or did I miss you? If so, I'm sorry, mate. Yeah. For y'all that have picked up some of the swag, like Ben Toombs, if y'all didn't see that picture, check it out on Facebook. Ben Toombs is rocking my shirt. Which is funny because he looks so little. Hans! I'm doing something artsy fartsy. Just for you, brother. See what I got. I've been going back and forth. Bye, champ. I'm assuming you're going to feed the little fidgets. was your safety meeting. That's a little closer. Alan. Still a little warm. Now it's done. I finally dropped it. Smoky! I cry every time I use this because this damn thing is too pretty to be beaten up. We are gonna shut that down. Way too hot to hold, but it's a little wonky. I gotta straighten it out a little bit more. But for my first try, I don't think it was too bad. I'm trying to do this, expand my portfolio. I like watching y'all do the artsy fartsy stuff, believe it or not. I like making the tools, but watching y'all make the dragons and stuff like that, it makes me want to try it. And when I haven't even done simple stuff like this, I went from making chisels and BS tongs to hammers. I mean, I jumped pretty quick, and apparently I have not a bad hand at making hammers. I was kind of surprised I liked it, but doing this stuff is fun. I normally don't film it because I'm not really good at it, but then again, I'm not really good at a whole lot of stuff, so just something new to try. Gotta work on different things. As one of my old mechanics I worked under said, the day you quit learning is the day you hang up your tools and go find something else to do, because you should always learn something new every day. And doing this, I can definitely tell you I don't think there's a day that I don't leave my shop that I haven't picked up a new trick or two, or watching guys on YouTube and getting out there and meeting some local smiths. I've been really bad with my guild here lately. I do have a local guild, which I was amazed to find out that I have, being that I'm in Richmond. I've met some pretty cool guys in it, but every weekend they've done something I have already had plans or was working. So I'm hoping next month, if I figured it out right, I don't have anything going on, and I should have the boy, so I think it'd be neat for him to go watch. But I know y'all get a lot of hammer videos from me, but right now that's what I got going on. My time in the shop gets limited, so filming becomes whatever I'm working on. Sometimes it's fun stuff like this when I'm just messing around, and other times it's projects I gotta get done. So I know I gotta get a couple projects done in the next 30 days before March comes, as a bunch of us are getting together to hang out that haven't seen each other since squad state. So I'm looking forward to that, and I want to make a few things for some people. So those videos will be coming. I'm definitely gonna try to get up to the Charming Hollow Forge. That is definitely on my list, and getting down to Yamez down there in Ireland is on my list. I'm hoping to do a twofer down there, and getting down there at Yamez, and maybe getting Anson from Ivy Forge to come down too. Get to hang out with both of them. I think that'd be fun. Hey, Evan. Just finished making my first meat fork. Yeah, Yamez, I think that'd be pretty cool too. And like I said, I definitely want to get up to Hans's shop, hang out with him and North and his clan of kids and wife. They're all pretty cool. Uh-oh, what are we doing? I missed it. Well, thank you, sir. Hey, Nick. Now, that would be cool too. Maybe that's what we need to do. Yeah, as me and you can get together one weekend and we can go hang out with Hans. Like I said, I'm kind of in a unique for a couple of the guys. Thank you, Woody. I believe I'm about 2 hours from Yamez. I'm about 4.5 hours from Hans. I'm about 4.5 hours from James Davis. So I've got some pretty good guys that I can go make a weekend run when I actually have time to do it. And it's always fun to forge with others. Well, that'll be cool, Yamez. So that's definitely going to be on the game plate for this year, is getting out and going and visit some of these guys before Quad State, getting to see their shops. I'd say they can come down here. Although I live in Richmond, people don't believe my neighborhood is not the best. Some know I'm a fire alarm guy, but I used to be a cop. I actually patrolled the area that I'm in. So it's not bad, but it ain't the best. We still have our knuckleheads like they do everywhere else. But it's always fun. Getting out and meeting different people and learning from different smiths, that's the trick. Oh, you talking about Ting Sowood? That sword's cool. I'd like to see it before somebody gets their hands on it. He's got to ship it out finished. Ben! How are you, sir? Oh, it's still hot. There you go, Ben. That's what I made. I didn't drop it at all while I forged, so I'm making up for it now because, it ain't forged till it's drop forged. At least that's what one of my shirts say. Well, what were you making? What were you making? And dude, I appreciate that picture, man. That was cool. And that's something else. Anybody that buys any of my shirts, if you are on Facebook, let me know. I'll put it up on my page. I'd love to see people in the shirts. The beauty of it is I don't make much on them, and basically they're going into getting me some shop shirts and stuff like lights and small things, because like most of us, everything's tight. I keep hoping financials change. One day maybe I'll hit that lottery. I can get the redneck retirement. But I think that's all of our dreams. But I gotta get ready for my summer haircut. This stuff's gotta go. I feel like a hippie. Not this. I'm getting some good length. I just gotta get it to behave itself. Yeah, I bet you are. Like I said, your hands are gonna look like this when you're done with that thing. Hey, Daniel. Yeah, everybody laughs. The high school I went at, I stood out because I wore cowboy boots and western hats, and that was not the attire of most of the kids that I went to school with. But everybody learned that I am me, and ain't nobody gonna change me. That's one thing my old man told me in the beginning. If you ain't you, then you're fake, and if you're fake, don't nobody want to be around you. So I am who I am. My boss wishes, on the other hand, I wasn't. But because I'm opinionated, and I don't care who you are, I tell you my opinion. If I know I'm right, I'll get in an argument. I've actually told my boss's boss off, and thought about it afterwards that I probably shouldn't have, but nah. Apparently he didn't mind. But yeah. Yeah, grew up hunting and fishing, and I live on a double lot in the middle of town. We had a shooting 200 feet that way about 2 months ago. Got a D2 or D3. I still got a lot of bar of D2 that I got to figure out something to do with. I'm thinking I might try to make a chisel out of it. I was reading the heat treats on it. The funny part is the more I get around the guys in this community, it's amazing how a lot of us are cut from the same cloth. We all tend to be opinionated and outspoken, and I guess that's why we get along. I mean, would have never guessed in a million years that 15 of us would have met for the first time, and yeah, not you. Yeah, see, I wish I could see one house. I'd rather see no house. Yeah. I'm good to my neighbors. They all know that. But I'm not that go out and shake everybody's hands. My woman handles that crap. And then volunteers me to do stuff that I really didn't want to do. But yeah, so hopefully some shop improvements will be coming, and we'll be trying to do some new things this year. That's my goal. I want to try to do some axes and hatchets and keep working on my hammers. But that's what I want. It's what I like doing. I'm going to keep venturing into this artsy fartsy stuff. That's one reason I want to go hang out with Hans. That engraving he does is some neat stuff. And Roy from Christ Center, I can watch those videos. I love watching it, but it is what it is. Some people have that natural ability, and I'm one of them idiots that I'll try it, and I got enough dumb luck that it works. But yeah, I watch some of these guys that are doing timber frames out in upstate New York and one out in the plains, and to look at their properties and see that they're just vast, huge, and open, and it's insane. Yeah, I could definitely do secluded. Sorry, carving. I don't care what you call it. You make it look pretty. I just beat it. Make it look good. At least I'm trying. I'm getting better. Some of them are better than others. I mean, that was made in August. And made a couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago. So I'm improving. Every time you get out in your shop, you're gonna improve. I just wish I had more time to improve. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean that should be all of our gold, Rob. I mean, you don't come out here to be mediocre. You come out here to try to improve every time you get out here. Sometimes that is definitely my method, James. Yeah, I definitely wish I had more shot time. But yeah, unfortunately, the paycheck has to come before the playtime. I'm hoping I can get to the point that the playtime sacrifices or can make up for the not having to take so much overtime, and I can get off call. But I can't beat free overtime and in at least 1 week. Well, every 4 weeks I'm a backup, and I rarely get called out as backup, but I get paid to be on call for that week, so that's gravy money. And then like this week I had 9 hours on Saturday on a call out, plus Wednesday I got another 4 on top of my on call pay, so I can't gripe about that. The paycheck looks nice when it happens, and hopefully that's what's going to help improve the shop and improve my skills. More time I get to travel and go hang out with guys that know more than I do. A cannon before. You need to go hang out with Hans's neighbors. Apparently they got one. I heard it. They was shooting it off on the 1st. Them crazy people up there. But I can't say nothing. If I had room and had a cannon, I'd shoot it too. JT, why does that not surprise me? Just got a friend request. I don't, Yamez. Yeah, James, that must be nice. You and Ting both getting to hang out and play in the forge all the time. That's the retirement plan. No, I'm not a record driver. I do fire alarm work. I work on fire sprinklers, fire alarms. I do more of the alarm side of it, but I do mess around with the sprinklers. That's something else that I'm gonna institute in here going forward too. I'm gonna build a sprinkler system for in here. I've actually got our guy who designs our systems at work. I've got him working on one to see if I can do it just by drilling holes. Or I'm going to try to find some old sprinkler heads and fit them in. I think it was John Coffey, had mentioned getting yard sprinkler heads. I mean, as long as it sprays, that's the main thing. Just something to put over top the forge area in case something bad does happen. A quench sprayer. Yeah, now I do have fire extinguishers in it. That's the other good thing. Our company does that, so the guys were able to give me some. Dude, I could not live in an apartment. No, Corey. You would see this face on News Channel 12 that he went postal. Oh my God, Cody's live? Is that what you do? I know you work for your damn city. I thought y'all just leaned on shovels, Ben. That's what most of them around here do. I think that's the story everywhere, Duncan. I think we've had maybe 7 dry days since the beginning of the year. Ting knows the feeling. Later, Yamas. Oh, that's health, brother. Alright, guys. Well, it's after 8. Fat man got to go put some fuel in his belly. So, y'all have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, but I watch other people work. Well, that's a good state employee right there, Ben. But y'all have a good one. I'm going to go fill up my belly with something and drink a cold beer because it's been a week since I've been able to have a cold beer. And I got to work tomorrow. Yay!
What notes needed for sword?
I don't know. His sword's about done. Send PayPal. Send PayPal. Oh, he wants to know where to get it. But y'all have a good one. If you want to know where it is, he should have his link and all on his County Line Forge mashup for the waffle. Jump in on it, y'all, because it's a cool sword. I saw the blade, but I haven't seen it finished. I'm hoping to get a chance to see it. But y'all have a good one.